Hi everybody, this is Debbie from Nana's Cooking, feeding your heart, your spirit, and your tummy. And I've already started a recipe. It's my cousin Terrie's recipe from Florida that she does for her family on a lot of holidays or when she has company coming in from out of town. It's an overnight recipe that we fix and put it in the next morning. You put it in the oven and it's bacon where you get to visit your family and friends. But tonight, we're going to do this tonight for just New Year's, and I have it in the morning for breakfast. So I wanted to share with my kids, and my kids are here, a lot of my kids. Rosalie and Mr. Danny and Sarah Kay are here with me, and my husband, of course. So we're going to make this a family affair. So first, I got a pound of sausage, and you can use any brand you prefer. Medium, hot, regular, and this is regular. So I've got done frying this up. Let this sit here for a little bit and cool down. Get your good steam job here. Right. All right, so I'm gonna go over here for a second. Just follow me as grease. All right, so first, based on my cousin Terrie's recipe, we're going to butter, or you could spray your pan with butter. And we found out over Christmas that the butter makes it taste really good. So we'll give it a good base. Any extra butter is always a plus. We don't mind a little bit of butter, do we, honey?
Not a bit.
As a matter of fact, I got Sarah's husband to eat this on Christmas morning. And he's not an egg person. So Mr. Danny ate it, so that's a plus. So. Sorry guys, I have to bring you in on this. All right, so really buttery, very good, yum. And the bread that we're gonna put at the bottom will definitely soak the flavors up. Definitely will. All right, just put a bit more extra in the bottom, yum. Because you don't want it sticking, guys. All right, there's our butter. All right, now it calls for 10 loaves of bread sliced, and I've already done the first 4.5. I even saved a heel, no waste. Okay, so I went ahead and did 4 of them. You're just gonna place it in your pan like this on the butter, and that soaks it up really well. Okay, like this. Easy to do. Just a little time consuming, but it's easy. All right, so now I'm going to attempt to use a knife to perforate it for bread. And yes, it's going to squash it, as my granddaughter already pointed out. Man, you're squashing bread, Nana. So it happens, right? All right, now I'll try this way. Like I said, this is just a matter of prepping a little bit more than anything, and wouldn't be cooking if I don't make mistakes. It has to fall off. My kids say, always waiting for that. Using my new cutting board my husband got me for Christmas too, so. All right, so we'll put this in the pan, the casserole dish. Okay, make sure it's tore apart. If it's not a big deal. Like I said, it all soaks in together. All right, so put all the crumbs in there. This one says Mama's Kitchen, but it's Nana's Cooking and Mama's Kitchen all together.
That's right.
That's right. So I'll set that over here for a second. Okay, now we're going to do the mixture. So it calls for 6 eggs. And I have my little famous bag, my garbage bag. I've already got my bread bag. I got the sausage bag in here already, pre-started. So we're gonna do 6 eggs. And you can pre-mix them before if you desire to make sure nothing gets in there. Like no shells allowed in this recipe, right guys?
That's right, we don't like crunchy.
A little extra crunch in your recipe. Do this. There we go. One more. Ta-da! Right there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just whisk this up. Just kind of squash it a little bit. Use a whisk that you like, or fork, whichever works best for you. I was kind of debating on which one I would on today. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. Pre-measured already. Mix that really well. Now I'm going to add a little baby squirt of my Dijon. It calls for dry mustard. If you have that, I think it's a half a teaspoon. Oops, there's already a squirt. So, and I told my granddaughter, I only put a baby squirt, just a little baby squirt, I promise. So you can't taste it, I promise. Yeah, she was like, right. Yeah. All right, so stir that in there a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper, my new fancy. So fun, I just want to do it because it's fun. It's so fun. These for Christmas. Just do it as taste if you like, and you can add garlic powder, onion powder, whatever your kids like. You can add green peppers, different types of peppers, red, yellow, spinach, mushrooms. I'm naming things that obviously my 13-year-old does not agree with, so we're gonna keep it simple. Now, next comes the cheese, which I have a friend Peggy in Florida does not like cheese. So at this point, if you don't like cheese, you can leave it out. And what I would suggest, take the batter we just did, pour over half of your casserole, then add the cheese to the second half of your batter and pour over the other half. And that way you both can enjoy it. Okay? So now, since we all love cheese in this family, it's going. So just kind of mix it, blend it in really well. All right, so now I am going to pour this over. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Jimmy. I'm going to get my sausage. Let's do the sausage next. Move this a bit closer to me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my sausage.
Let's go with you.
Sure. All right. It doesn't have a lot of grease in it, but I have my little spatula that has little holes in it and it does have grease. And I just kind of sprinkle it throughout the casserole. You see that okay?
Yes, I see.
Okay. It helps drain the grease. Well, you can put it on a paper towel and drain it even more if you like. If I'm not doing this right, I'm sure my cousin Terry will make sure I know about this. So, make sure everybody gets a good bite of this. And it makes it nice, like when you have company and you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Like when my husband and I are in Florida, you know, I tend to want to do things like this for company. Get up the next morning, just stick it in the oven, sit and have our coffee. You don't have to worry about being in the kitchen the whole time, missing out on conversations. You can, it doesn't have to be New Year's, it doesn't have to be Christmas, it can be any time of the year to fix this. Especially if family's coming over in town, your grandkids come over and spend the night. So, yeah. So, yeah. And this is, like I said, we are chose to do regular sausage. We're wimps. We don't like it real hot and spicy, but I know a lot of people do. They like it spicy. So it depends on your family and their stomachs what they can do. All right, there's just a little bit of grease there, but we'll try to get that knot on here. A little bit of grease won't hurt you, I guess, right?
It won't hurt
your
it.
Hearts. All right, now the fun starts here. So we're going to start pouring the batter over the casserole here. And start, this is the goodness that happens right here. Yeah, baby. And we'll have our breakfast ready in the morning. It can actually set for 2 or 3 hours if you don't want to wait till overnight. I guess my cheese decided to settle at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to spread that out a little bit. It's okay, no big deal. We can handle that. Just spread it a little bit over it. We could even add a little bit more cheese on there too. I think I'll do that too. You want me to? Okay. Consensus? Sissy says yes. So let's do a little bit more cheese. Don't look, Peggy. Look good? Okay. Is this good? Okay. All right. All right. The rest, you know, don't want to leave a corner all covered. Okay. All right. So this is the beginning. We will cover this up with aluminum foil. I'll place it in my refrigerator overnight, or like I said, you can do it 2 or 3 hours, and it will soak in. All the goodness will soak in, and then I will show you the results tonight. You have a good day. Okay, this is Debbie. We're back again. We just got the egg sausage casserole out of the refrigerator. It's been in about 2 or 3 hours. For the sake of the video, we went ahead and just going to make it short so you can actually see the product for the morning. So it's been chilled. So I'm getting ready to put it in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes to 50. You could take off the top if you want to melt the cheese a little bit better the last 10 minutes. So I want to try to step back here a little bit, and we're going to easily put it back in here. It's a little heavy too, so just be ready for that. It's very warm. Okay, so we're going to bake this for 45 minutes, and then once it's done, we'll look at it and probably take a little bite just to make sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So you want to be my tester?
I will.
Taste tester? Okay. Awesome.
Also, did you tell him about the milk?
Oh. See, he's half my brain. So, when I was making the recipe earlier, I said 1 cup of milk. It's 2 cups. So use 2 cups of milk instead of 1. So that helps to know the recipe. So thank you for reminding me. And we'll see this here in a little bit, probably about 45 minutes, and then we'll just see the end of the project.
And sample.
Okay, it's time to get our egg sausage casserole out of the oven and see what it did. So sit back a little bit, and remember it's hot and it's heavy. It's full of goodness. So I'm going to sit it over here, and we'll take a peek and see what it looks like without burning my fingers off. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's looking good.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's scrumptious. I'm just saying, that's really scrumptious. So we'll let this cool just for a second, and we'll slice them out here when it cools down for a second. I just want to thank everybody who has joined us this year with these new videos, recipes for my family and my friends, and some new friends that I've made making these videos. I know we're leaving 1 year and get ready to face another year. And today, our pastor spoke about Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he shall direct your path. So with this new year that's coming, we don't know the challenges, opportunities, good and bad, that we'll be facing. So just keep that scripture in your heart and your spirit, Proverbs 3:5. And now we're going to get the food in our tummy. So let's try this, Mr. Reeves.
Okay.
Let's see. You're the taste tester.
I get to do it.
I know, Rosalie's like,
I am always a taste tester.
oh, okay. All right.
I got demoted, I guess.
I guess so. If I get this out. Normally, like I said, I would keep this overnight in my refrigerator, and oh yeah, it still looks good no matter what.
It
Doesn't
looks
it?
good.
It is really hot. So, let's get this fork out here. We'll let it
You might want to let it cool for a
cool
minute.
down for a little bit. Yeah, we'll just let this cool down, and it looks scrumptious when you get it out and bake it and have it nice and hot in the morning. I probably will reheat this in the morning for us when we wake up after New Year's celebration tonight. So I will definitely give my granddaughter Rosalie a bite as soon as it cools down. I'm sure it's good, and she will definitely volunteer for that service. So with this, I hope you enjoy it no matter what time of year it is. It's good any time of the year. That's what's so cool about it. I thank my cousin Terrie for sharing her recipe with us and with our family. And you guys have a blessed day and a blessed year.